Did you know your heart beats over 100,000 times every day, tirelessly pumping life through your veins? Let's uncover into the ultimate engine that keeps you alive, the structure of your heart. The heart is one of the most vital organs in the human body. It is a muscular organ that pumps blood throughout the body, supplying oxygen and nutrients while removing carbon dioxide and waste. On average, the human heart beats around 100,000 times per day, circulating approximately 5 liters of blood every minute. It plays a critical role in maintaining homeostasis and ensuring that every cell receives the necessary substances for survival. The heart is divided into two halves, the right and left sides, separated by a muscular wall called the septum. This separation ensures that oxygen-rich blood, known as oxygenated blood, does not mix with oxygen-poor blood, known as deoxygenated blood. Structurally, the heart contains 4 chambers, 4 valves, and several large associated blood vessels. All work together to maintain efficient blood circulation. The heart's 4 chambers receive and pump blood. These chambers are the right atrium, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the left ventricle. The right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from the entire body through the superior and inferior vena cava. It is the first stop for blood returning from systemic circulation before being pumped into the right ventricle. The right ventricle pumps deoxygenated blood into the pulmonary artery. It sends blood to the lungs for oxygenation. The right ventricle's walls are thinner than the left ventricle's, since it only pumps blood to the nearby lungs. The left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs. After blood is oxygenated in the lungs, it returns to the heart via the pulmonary veins and enters the left atrium. This chamber serves as a reservoir before blood flows into the left ventricle. The left ventricle pumps oxygenated blood into the aorta, which then distributes it to the entire body. As the most powerful chamber, it has the thickest walls necessary to generate the high pressure required to push blood through the systemic circulation. Heart valves are essential to maintaining one-way blood flow through the heart and preventing the backflow of blood. There are 4 valves: the tricuspid valve, the pulmonary valve, the bicuspid valve, and the aortic valve. The tricuspid valve is situated between the right atrium and right ventricle. The tricuspid valve prevents the backflow of blood into the right atrium when the right ventricle contracts. The pulmonary valve is located between the right ventricle and pulmonary artery. It prevents the backflow of blood into the right ventricle after it has been pumped into the pulmonary artery, allowing deoxygenated blood to reach the lungs. The bicuspid is also called mitral valve. This valve is located between the left atrium and left ventricle. The bicuspid valve prevents blood from flowing back into the left atrium during ventricular contraction. The aortic valve is found between the left ventricle and aorta. The aortic valve prevents backflow into the left ventricle after the oxygen-rich blood is pumped into the aorta for systemic circulation. The heart's associated blood vessels are responsible for transporting blood to and from the heart. There are 4 key blood vessels: the vena cava, the pulmonary artery, the pulmonary veins, and the aorta. The vena cava is the largest veins in the body. There are 2 vena cava, the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. The vena cava carries deoxygenated blood from the body back to the right atrium. The superior vena cava collects blood from the upper body, while the inferior vena cava collects blood from the lower body. The pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs, where it releases carbon dioxide and absorbs oxygen. It is unique in that it is the only artery in the body that carries deoxygenated blood. The pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood from the lungs back to the left atrium. Unlike other veins, the pulmonary veins transport oxygenated blood. The aorta is the largest artery in the body. It carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle and distributes it to all parts of the body through smaller arteries. The aorta is responsible for maintaining blood pressure and ensuring adequate blood flow throughout the systemic circulation. To recap, the heart structure is perfectly designed for its function to pump blood effectively throughout the body. Structurally, the heart contains 4 chambers, 4 valves, and 4 large associated blood vessels. The heart's 4 chambers receive and pump blood. These chambers are the right atrium, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the left ventricle. Heart valves are essential to maintaining one-way blood flow through the heart and preventing the backflow of blood. The 4 valves are the tricuspid valve, the bicuspid valve, the pulmonary valve, and the aortic valve. The heart's associated blood vessels are responsible for transporting blood to and from the heart. The four key blood vessels are the vena cava, the pulmonary artery, the pulmonary veins, and the aorta. Every beat of the heart is a masterpiece of biological engineering. 4 chambers, 4 valves, and 4 vessels working in perfect rhythm to sustain life itself. Now that you understand how the heart keeps you alive, in the next video we'll explore how blood flows through it step by step. Stay tuned, stay curious.